This is Purple Roof Podcast and audio articles giving you the latest news and research from the green roof industry. My name is Anna Zachrisson, and this is the audio version of Oscar Warmerdam's article Are Green Roofs True Stormwater Management Tools?, in which Oscar discusses true detention and how we can improve green infrastructure to not only become better stormwater management tools, but also give the buyers a clear ROI. In order to make this a little bit easier for you to listen to, we'll split up this article into 3 parts, and this is part 1. Why green roof retention is great for stormwater management on a city scale. Green roofs are often sold as stormwater management tools, and that is true. Green roofs do manage stormwater, but mostly as a volume reduction tool. This volume reduction has huge benefits on a city scale, and the benefactors are the taxpayers, citizens of what is now a city with cleaner water and cleaner air. And this is why many progressive cities have regulations in place that promote green roofs. But hang on a second. If that's the case, if green roofs are an excellent volume reduction tool on a city scale, why don't civil engineers put one on top of every roof they can? Well, the answer is simple, but will be a surprise to most. Most green roofs do not detain water well enough. Let us explain. Academic research of most cities in Europe and North America says that a green roof offers a water volume reduction of around 50% in most climates. The roofs are very efficient in reducing the mean annual volume of mostly smaller routine storms, and they do this through retention. Retention is great. Retention cools the city, waters the roof vegetation, minimizes the amount of water that the city needs to clean up, and thereby saving substantial sums of money for the taxpayers. Also, any water that is retained is less likely to cause sewer overflows in case of a storm. Routine rain events are most often completely retained by a green roof. But wait a second. What about that other 50%? Why can green roof retain only 50% of the water? What happens to the rest? And how can we improve it? Why retention is unreliable for stormwater management at the building scale. Retention can be unreliable because it doesn't work in repeat storms, large storms, or during cool and cloudy weather. And why is that? Water that is retained by definition leaves the green roof only via evapotranspiration. If there's no time for evaporation, such as during big storms or repeat storms, or if weather conditions do not permit much evaporation, then the retention-oriented green roof sits there like a wet sponge. Second-day storms may not be substantial enough on their own to cause trouble, but may cause huge problems when combined with the precipitation from the first-day storm. Extra large storms also often exceed the capacity of the green roof as they outflow with little or no delay. These types of extreme storms happen only a few times a year, perhaps 5 to 7 times per year, but it is precisely these storms that cause flooding, pollution, and river stream erosion. You cannot practically retain this second 50% with a green roof using retention only. You can only detain and temporarily store the second 50% and then release it over time. And I'm sorry to say, standard green roofs do not really detain water. Any study that says so mislabels what is retention and what is true detention. Now, detention-oriented solutions are appearing on the market, and we think this is promising. We believe that this is a first step in a substantial transformation of the entire green roof industry globally. And that was the end of part 1 of the article Are Green Roofs True Stormwater Management Tools by Oscar Warmerdam. Thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned for part 2 and 3. If you have any questions, you can contact us per email at info@purple-roof.com or through our website contact form. And don't forget to subscribe to us. You can find us on all the major podcast directories and follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter or YouTube. My name is Anna Sakrisen and this is Purple Roof Podcast and audio articles bringing you the latest news and research from the green roof industry.